Hello, friends. Welcome to Light Language Messenger. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for staying true and faithful to the channel. I appreciate you. We've had some big stuff going on, and I mean on a personal level, and it's just been a little bit of a challenge to do videos. And I have tried to keep it going on Ananda Rose, and I've done that kind of badly because I haven't done it on this regular frequency that I should. But I'm hoping that we're shifting all of that now. We've come through whatever it is that needed to have to go through, that I needed to have to go through. And we've had wonderful people like Karen Jewett keeping Light Language Messenger going with her contributions. And she is unfortunately not going to be able to do that for us. And I realized, okay, so nothing's happened on Light Language Messenger because of that. And I needed to start doing some things on Light Language Messenger. Why? Because I'd like to be able to bring in light language messages for us because it's part of my work. We're not having a channel just to have a channel. We're there to broadcast because that's what I do. I broadcast. And so I'm hoping we're going to change this, friends. And I really ask for your forgiveness because there's just been so much happening. And I know that many of you will understand this because that's probably how you feel in your life right now. Because I think right now, whatever's going on the planet, no one seems to be immune to it, right? Yeah, those people we know because we don't know people in places of non-immunity. I don't know if that's a word, but there you go. I said it. Okay, today I was thinking about this and what were we going to do? This channel is Light Language Messenger, and so we're going to bring some light language messages through. I have recently been working with the Akashic Record Keepers, the light beings of the Akashic Record Keepers. They are part of our team of light, I've discovered. And I'd asked my higher self or source energy, what was I going to do this year? What was my contribution to the collective, as I do every year? And I was, I was thinking about it as I was approaching my new year because my new year starts like about the 19th of January, right? And I thought, okay, what am I going to be doing? And for whatever reason, I just didn't know. And I thought, all right, I'm just going to leave it because I'll find it. And then I started to hear blueprint, words like blueprint, soul purpose. I thought, okay, I know what the blueprint is. It's whatever we signed up to do here on Earth. Many of us have, well, it's your blueprint, what it is that you came to do here on Earth. There's multiple meanings to it, but one of the meanings is your blueprint is what are you leaving here on the planet? What are you doing here on the planet? What is your footprint here for, right? And so I started to see that, and then I started to look up these words, and I was led to a couple of books. And because one of the things I'd said to my higher self was, you signed me up here. It's been a tough time because for those of you who know me personally, for those of you who know my work on Ananda Rose or what used to be called the Great Awakening Generator, you'll know I went through a phase in the last 4 years where I was really unwell. I thought I was going to die. I felt like my higher self had left and it felt like it had happened and then it returned and it was like a slow comeback. I only felt the comeback. My higher self returned to me as I'm consciously aware in August of 2023, and it's only in January this year I felt like we finally aligned, like it finally came together. However, here we are today talking about this. And what I got eventually was a book that then led me to the Akashic Record Keepers because I was asking about what is the terms of my soul contract? And so that's what I've worked on from about say February, and I've been doing workshops in the background with people. I've been doing a series of 12 workshops. I'm almost finished with it. And this is the workshop's called Access Your Soul Plan. And so I am working, or I'm getting downloads about offering this to the collective. I've been working with a small group. It's quite a different, unique um, style of workshop, but it's there. I will tell you more about it as we go along. And yes, part of this conversation today is about telling you about the work I do, or I am doing, or I've been preparing to do, because this is my contribution here in this time and space for the collective. I am to work with the Akashic record keepers and awaken people to the fact that they can access their Akashic records themselves, that they have, as part of their team of light, the Akashic records that look after their Akashic records as part of their team of light, and that you don't have to go to anyone to access it. You can access it yourself. And the course teaches you, well, the course answers a lot of the questions, but it also helps you to communicate with them, to connect with them. And you see them. I mean, I've seen mine. They're pretty awesome. They look like wizards sitting around a table smoking a pipe. Yes, a long one. And they just have this long curly hair. Yeah, that's what they look like. Anyway, let's come back to today. I think one of the wonderful things I've not done yet is to work with the earth dragons and the fire dragons and the air dragons and the water dragons. We're on Earth, she's going through her transformation, and I felt like it's time to work with them. Yeah, from this oracle card deck, the Dragon Oracle card deck by Diana Cooper. I feel like these dragons have been the faithful ones that have hung out here on Earth, sleeping until we're ready for them. And so today I start the series with us here on this channel, where we're going to bring in some energy with the dragons that support Earth and the collective now. And so we start with the first one, which is the Earth Dragon. I'm going to read it, what it's all about, and bring in a light language transmission. And through this, I hope that you will get a message, that you will shift to your vibration, that it will encourage you and support you through your journey now here on Earth in this time through this transformation. Now, many people don't need a transmission like this because they're on that step in their journey where they can do that with themselves. This is for you, even if you're there and you can do that on your own, or I should say, they can do that by themselves. I don't know what's with the language today, by the way, but many people still need the support and the guidance of that. And that's what we're doing today, starting this off. Now, in the days ahead, we'll be having messages from different dragons. We're going to have earth, fire, air, water. But they are the combination dragons, air and water, earth and air dragons, and what they're going to give us together. So I'm curious to see the light language with this because I think I've only ever worked with the earth dragon before. Yes, let's read what it says. I'm going to take a sip of my water because my throat feels like it needs it. Sorry, I was saying this. So I'm going to do this today. Here I am facing you on the camera. I'd like to try and do this in a variety of ways where I do a recording and you can look at a picture or you can look at a video with different things happening. We'll see how we go. Let's do the first one and see how that works. Earth dragons, clear your path and the land around you. Stay grounded, be ready to serve. Stuck energy is clearing. You can move forward in life. Those are the descriptors, by the way. I just want to encourage us to take a moment to breathe right now. Many people are experiencing energies in their space, on the land they live in the building they live in the car they drive, in the office they work in. Sometimes walking on a beach, they're experiencing some energy that they don't understand. Often energies are positive, but often they can be negative too. So if you're feeling like you have this in your world, there's some stuck energy that doesn't make you feel good, that it's on your land, that it's in your house, or that somebody who visits you or one of your family members brings in this energy. We will be clearing that today in today's light language transmission. These are the things we're going to be clearing, and we're going to do it with the help of the Earth Dragon. All right, our light codes that come through the light language is going to help us do that. I'm also going to encourage you to keep your energy space to keep your energy space clear and clean, to keep your home clear and clean of spirits, low vibrational spirits, to always make sure the house is clean. And when you clean, put some coarse sea salt in the water. Also keep salt in a container, in a like a glass container, glass ceramic container, corner of the house, because it will transmute your space, the low vibrational frequencies in your space. It will transmute it. Okay, that's a practical advice. Let's carry on reading about the earth dragon. Fourth dimensional earth dragons are brown, the color of the soil. They love the planet and the land itself. It was these sturdy dragons who helped to build the original dragon lines that we now call ley lines. Part of their service work is to travel along them, to clear them when asked to do so. When we send an instruction to the earth dragons to work with the ley lines, they can power away under the surface to clear any blockages. This impacts hugely on people and situations in the vicinity. They can also help to ground us and our mission in this life. They can also help to ground us and our mission in this life. Guidance. It is time to clear unwanted energies that that are preventing your life from moving forward. Some of these may be in the earth, under your home or office, or where you travel. I promise you I didn't read this before I told you what I just told you. Call on the earth dragons and ask them to remove all that is not in accordance with divine light. Then sense the frequency rising within the land and on your earth and on your path. This card also suggests you may be called on to do planetary service work, as the earth dragons will take the opportunity to cleanse any ley lines you focus on. Take a moment to direct them to clear the planetary grid and visualize the grid glowing and shimmering. Take a moment to direct them to clear the planetary grid and visualize the grid glowing and shimmering. When you walk, think of the earth dragons and connect with them through the earths. Ask them to ground you with your vision. For this card signifies that they are now boosting your spiritual journey and you are ready to fly. Notice the progress you make. Wow, very beautiful message in that. Take a sip of water, beloved ones. Take a deep breath. Wherever you are in your room, join me if you're feeling there are low vibrational frequencies in your space. Hirakieta, I am going to clear for you your energy fields. And the earth dragons are going to be present and they're going to just clear with us. They're going to bring in some light language and light codes. I want you to please keep yourself firmly planted, your feet firmly planted on the ground, taking a deep breath. Keep breathing. Oh, Rakina Kirikishu, Rakanamakita, for it's a Gramaki to go to Wahawe, Hira, hero, to rock the deer, at net to you to grow to grow the rasket got good gun at the gates. Even if you did not think you had any interference blockages in your space, the Earth Dragon is going to bring to you the forefront what it if you do have it. And breathing in kirama kita korona kita bakita korama kita barakita kuta bakita kuta bakita kuta bakita kuta bakita kuta. I'm just going to hold up the picture. That is the Earth Dragon. Uranati, Uranati, Urakana, Chadalikishla Bakito, Ranakachila Bakito, Franakataya. Beloved ones, keep breathing, keeping your feet firmly planted on the ground. Nakta te kata kutusa katakta khatsume. Taking a deep breath, releasing. Breathing in through the mouth, releasing. Hiraku etina. Crystal blue light. Look at the Earth Dragon. Crystal blue light coming in from the cosmos, coming down your chakra column. Balancing you, this crystal blue light. It's just moving into your fields and your bodies. Cleansing and clearing you, your fields, your personal space, your energetic fields. You walk now with light. You walk now empowered. Wherever you go, you have been activated to clear the space for yourself and for others. Thank you so much. I'll catch you next time. Namaste.